Sometimes we can't help but fawn over our favorite couples in movies or television shows, and with video games, it's no different. Here are just 10 of the greatest love stories found in video games. Number 10. The Prince and Eleka, Prince of Persia. Not to be confused with the Sands of Time trilogy, 2008's Prince of Persia was a beast of its own which fled under the radar for most. One of the few aspects that stood out was the romance between the titular prince and the mystical Eleka. The two form a heartwarming partnership throughout the game, but it is the climax which nets it a spot on this list. Spoilers ahead. Eleka must sacrifice herself to imprison the shadow demon Ahriman, but the prince intervenes with the sacrifice and chooses her existence over the sealing of an ancient evil. Though not the most satisfying of endings, it is a very bold step in proving that you can't go on without the one you love. Number 9. Tidus and Yuna, Final Fantasy X. Yeah, it's understandable that these guys have more annoying moments than you can shake a staff at, but laughing in the face of danger aside, they do have an underlying charm that gets them on this list, even if it is a rather low spot. In a world of destruction, sadness, and hopelessness, it's nice to see these two find each other amidst the chaos. Tidus and Yuna really make the other feel alive. Number 8. Leon Kennedy and Ada Wong, Resident Evil. He's an officer of Raccoon City, she's an off-the-grid spy. Together, they have one of the more complex relationships found in video games. Just when you think that the two are sharing a genuine moment, it's revealed that Ada was just using Leon for personal gain. You'd think after all this time Leon would learn, but the lovesick pup keeps finding himself chasing after her when their paths cross. Number 7. Tyr Grants and Luc von Fabre, Tales of the Abyss. Considering how long this behemoth of an RPG is, it's no wonder that the leading couple have quite the developed chemistry, perhaps the most developed in all of JRPGs. From first impressions, the two absolutely despise the other, but throughout the course of the adventure, our lead character Luc vows to drop his attitude, and it is Tyr Grants who stands by his side until the end. Tyr doesn't just share Luc's best moments, but she's also there for him at his absolute worst. Number 6. Master Chief and Cortana, Halo. A partnership which blossoms into a touching relationship. If you've ever seen the movie Her, then you have an idea of where this is going. All this time, this computer AI just wanted to experience the feeling of love, and it's this tender moment in Halo 4 which finally brings that desire to light. Number 5. Will and Cara, Illusion of Gaia. Stop right there. Go out right now and get this game. I know the majority of you haven't heard of it, but Illusion of Gaia is a beautiful Super Nintendo gem that nips on the heels of RPG juggernauts Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger. I kid you not. Okay, sales pitch aside, this beautiful RPG revolves around the subtle but powerful relationship between the adventurer Will and the princess Cara. The two don't exactly hit off on the right foot, but through the course of the game, the two share numerous moments that are surprisingly not replicated nearly as well in games nowadays. From freeing Will from prison to sharing 21 days drifting out at sea, to working together to thwart an assassin, and finally uniting their souls to save the world. The two traveled the entire world together. This is a bond that has gone unnoticed for too long, and it's well worth a spot on this list. Number 4. Link and Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. With the bulk of Zelda games, you're hard-pressed to consider the royal princess and the boy clad in green to be an actual couple. In Skyward Sword, that's the main focus. A friendship that grows stronger. Never have you seen a Link more determined to wrap his arms around his beloved princess. And by the end of it all, you finally know why it's called The Legend of Zelda. Number 3. Nathan Drake and Elena Fischer, Uncharted. A romance that spans over the course of 4 games. Naughty Dog's Uncharted franchise delivers a romance that you'd often see on the silver screen. With playful banter, the infectious chemistry, the fact that you actually get to look at their married life with an ingenious Easter egg, I could go on, but one thing is certain, these two are a match made in heaven. Number 2. Zael and Lady Callista, The Last Story. What makes The Last Story work is its romance. I mean, it is a romance story after all, so the chemistry between these two is pretty damn important. Personally, this romance trumps any previous attempt of Sakaguchi's within the Final Fantasy franchise. The conflict between friendship and love is so powerful in The Last Story that it makes for a truly heart-wrenching finale. The things we do for love. Number 1. Blumiere and Lady Timpani, Super Paper Mario. This is the greatest love story video games have to offer. It's all delivered through text, but the pacing and the weight behind it proves that love conquers all. It's almost Shakespearean, a being of pure darkness befriending and falling in love with one of pure light, much to their parents' distaste. Tackling themes of betrayal, distrust, and the sheer madness that love can bring, it's a tragedy with a bittersweet ending. And it's in a Mario game of all things. Alright, if you like what you see here, just click that subscribe button, and there will be some more videos right on the way.